that? That's the sound of a movie driving me to drinking. I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper cream soda. But what are we doing?
Jason X.
Why are we doing this?
Because this is the worst movies ever.
It is.
It's a new series that hopefully people watch.
Leave
suggestions down in the comments below.
If you can beat Jason X in a terrible movie, please don't.
Yeah, please don't.
Like, oh my fuck. Like, I say Batman v Superman's bad. It is bad. I mean, for the most part.
It's okay. Yeah,
You
I
can
think
watch
it's
it.
decent.
I could probably watch it like once a year, maybe.
Yeah.
I could watch Justice League once a year. I could watch Suicide Squad once a year.
I would much prefer Suicide Squad over this movie.
I would much prefer Suicide Squad over this. Is
Yeah.
that what you just
Yes,
said?
that's
Oh, I
what I
thought you
said.
said I wouldn't much. I'm
No,
like,
I would much prefer Suicide Squad. And I hate Suicide Squad.
You know what we forgot to do? Figure out what the fuck the plot was, because that movie is an hour and 32 minutes, and how quick did we finish it?
50 minutes.
Maybe 40.
Yeah, I was about to say, what we forgot to do was watch 40 minutes of the film. We got like 30 minutes through. Fast forward.
Yeah.
We didn't miss anything, I don't think.
Some characters died.
Yeah, but none of them were important. All the relevant characters pretty much lived.
So you know how we normally ramble on about how the plot and everything? I can summarize this shit so quick. Okay. Jason Voorhees is in some research facility for God knows what reason. They're wanting to freeze him. He gets frozen. A girl gets stabbed because she tricked him into going into the thing.
Yeah, she goes up to it like an idiot.
Yeah,
and
she's
he
like looking at
stabs
the
her through
glass.
it.
He stabs her through it, yeah. And she gets frozen too because the cryogenic stuff leaks out.
Then like 400 plus years later in the year 2455, which is...
for what fucking reason?
Yeah, it's a really weird time period and year to pick.
And the guy's like, we have 2 old people. I'm going to sell Jason. That's it. That's the plot.
Yeah, that's the plot.
He wants to sell Jason.
Yeah. It made no sense. So what were the only redeemable things in this movie? I don't even know if you can classify them as redeemable, but what was good?
I forgot the one thing that we talked about. Oh, okay, so there's like this cyborg lady. She fights Jason. That was pretty bad. I mean, it was terrible, but it was like cool for that movie.
Yeah, you see body parts flying and stuff. That was one of the best things in this movie.
Yeah,
but the best thing in this movie was just Jason's like in a simulation. And
yeah. There's these 2 camp girls, and he's back at Crystal Lake, and they're like, let's have premarital sex. And they crawl in their sleeping bags, and then the camera pans away to some other characters doing... I don't know why they pan away. I wish it would have panned towards the credits.
Yeah.
But then it cuts back, and it's just the most unexpected. I expected, him to be just walking again, like ignore the simulation. No, he's got the fucking sleeping bag wound up like a burlap sack, and he's just beating the shit out of the other girl with the one girl in the sleeping bag. I'm like, that's actually funny.
It's pretty funny. It's best thing about this movie, other than the credits.
Yes.
The credits were the true hero.
Oh, he turns into Iron Man. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, the
nanotech.
The second suit was so awful.
Oh,
his mask was so stupid.
Why
did he have hair in the beginning? I still don't know.
Oh yeah, he had hair in this movie for some reason. Instead of looking like a skin-headed penis, he looked like just an old man wearing a hockey mask. Like,
it didn't even look like a hockey mask.
No, it didn't. It was just so
looked
bad.
Like a discount shredder mask.
Like, I think I might have nightmares, not because this movie was so scary, but because
it was so bad. Because
it was so bad that this movie will haunt my dreams. And there will be Jason X popping up in my head being like, ha ha ha, you watched me. And I'll be like, I'm going to Kurt Cobain myself all over the side of somebody's garage if I have to remember this movie ever again.
Yeah, so, the Rotten Tomato score is 20%, and the audience score is 24%. So
okay, let me just say this: the people who put it at 24%, they must be blind, deaf, and dumb.
This only has 71,574 reviews, so yeah, not too many people saw this. That's way too high for Jason X. I'd give it like a good 2%.
I'd give it a 2. God, nothing more. And if I could give it less, I would. And I can give it less, but the fucking him beating the girls in the sleeping bags, that was so funny.
That gets 2 alone. And then, yeah, nothing else is good, really.
Dude, and this movie it felt like it was taking itself serious.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
Also, if you're in the future, like, I get it. You know, if you're, like, in 2039 or 2099 or something like that, you're in 2040...
2455.
Yeah. They're, like, military guy. He's like, hey, you got a BFG? If you don't know what a BFG is, it stands for a big fucking gun. Come up with some futuristic name. You're in 2045 or 4050. I don't give
2455, yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a... Just come up with a futuristic name.
And they could easily just get rid of Jason by opening up the latch and kicking him out into space, but they don't because they're idiots, and the people that wrote this didn't think of anything.
By the way, he was cryogenically frozen. You know what made him come back to life? Premarital sex. I shit you not.
Yeah, a moan.
Yeah, a girl's moan that nobody else heard, that he shouldn't have been able to hear because I don't even think he has ears.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Also, they called him small-brained, and she pulled out his eyeball, and I was like, oh, wow, they pulled out his brain? And you looked at me like, you really think his brain was that small? I'm like...
Yeah, so, but, how many Friday the 13th movies have you seen, though?
None, but this is the worst.
Yeah, this is the worst.
I've seen the trailer to the original Friday the 13th movie, and I prefer that over this.
I've only seen the reboot other than this one, and it's far superior, and it's not even that good.
God. I would rather watch my cat shit in his litter box than watch this movie again. And that would make me vomit.
I would rather watch that, too. It'd be over quicker.
Like, this movie was so bad that I went to pet my cat because she was laying on me, and she bit me and ran away. Now, she does that normally, but never while I'm watching a movie, because she's entertained by what's all the moving stuff on the TV. But this was so bad that she did that. I'm having to watch The Greatest Showman to try to forget this.
Yeah, but...
Everything you ever
Right
want.
now, it is the best, worst movie we've seen.
Yeah.
And the worst movie we've seen.
If you have a movie that can beat Jason X,
Please don't.
No, you know what? I challenge you, because I really don't know if there is something that can beat this.
No, we will be very impressed.
Yeah, don't give us some, like, foreign film either. Like, don't give us, like, a decent, like...
Yeah.
Don't be like, oh, this is a movie that my cousin made at for a Sundance award. Like, I don't care. Your cousin probably makes bad movies. I think I could make a better movie than your cousin, and I would just film
We could make a better movie than Jason X.
Yeah, literally with what we have in my kitchen, like this table, this almost empty box of Dr. Peppers, and this broom. We could make the broom Jason X, and I guarantee you it would be far superior to whatever they had going on.
Yeah, so this gets a 2 out of 100 machetes.
Yes. Is that how we're going to do them all? 2 out of 100 machetes? So if we did, like, I don't know, Batman Forever or something stupid.
Yes.
It's like, how many machetes do you give it? You know what
Yes.
movie we should watch? Machete Kills.
Oh, yes. Comment down below.
Okay.
Like, share, subscribe, all that. Follow me on Twitter. Go to my Patreon if you want.
Don't watch this movie.
Yeah, don't watch Jason X. Alright, have a wonderful day. See you next time.